something in my eyes. I cannot see your lies. You think that I'm surprised. Fall back into your trap. Send me your eyes. Don't you think it's time for something else? I asked for something more. You gave me so much less. I wonder why I stayed.
Your smile keeps playing, you're miles away, yeah. I would go overseas just like that. Don't overthink it, why can't you stay here? Give me the call and I'll just be there like that. I don't understand it, but you keep me together when everything around me keeps me under pressure, yeah. It's so overwhelming, but I will wait forever so you can come and get it. I don't understand it, I don't understand. Try so much to get back. That's something you thought I had to drive me crazy, but I still want you here. So just give me the call and I'll just be there like that. I don't understand it, but you keep me together when everything around me keeps me under pressure, yeah. It's so overwhelming, but I will wait forever so you can come and get it. I don't understand it, I don't understand.
I'm nervous on the surface, I look fine. My brain feels heavy, my traumatized mind. And I'm so tired, I can't feel my eyes. Whoa, whoa. I'm petty, but I know how to lie. I feel feelings that I can't describe. I'm not breathing, but I'm still